Hello and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're diving into a truly unique narrative you shared with us. The Thrilling Three Stupid Victims Unit.
Yeah,
This isn't your typical research paper or investigative journalism piece.
not at all.
It's more like a wild journey into this detective agency that's, well, operating right on the edge of chaos and comedy, and we're sort of exploring it as if it were a factual account.
That's right. And our mission, really, for you today is to pull out the most important bits, those nuggets of knowledge and insight from this wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
We'll unpack the detectives' unique abilities, some really surprising twists in their first big case, and of course, the unforgettable personalities that kind of shape everything they do.
Yeah, the personalities are key here.
Definitely. You're basically in for a shortcut to being well-informed about a detective story that, well, it just defies all expectations.
And honestly, the more we dug into this narrative, the more unexpected things we found. I'm genuinely curious to see how you react to some of these facts as we start to unpack this incredibly unique story.
Let's do it.
Okay, so our story centers around this core trio, and they are, let's just say, it's study in contrasts.
Yeah.
First up, David Goodspeed, known pretty affectionately, actually, as Bonehead.
Right. The name says a lot.
It does. His unique strength and unbreakable skeleton. Now, this isn't just a quirky detail. It's like fundamental to his character.
Yeah, it hints at this resilience, maybe beyond just the physical, right? And
Yeah.
it lands him in some pretty funny situations.
Absolutely. Then we have Eddie Ward, a.k.a. Mentallo.
Ah, Mentallo, the self-proclaimed silver-tongued devil.
Exactly. Master of conversational hypnosis, persuasion. He can subtly twist realities, bend wills.
It's less about force, more psychological. Makes him formidable, definitely, if maybe morally ambiguous.
Very ambiguous.
And what's really striking about Mentallo, about his abilities, is he openly admits his mind tricks, surprisingly, don't work on the weak-minded.
Right, which is such a weird caveat.
It is.
Yeah.
It immediately tells you this isn't about traditional superpowers. It introduces this, like, psychological barrier for him, and it forces you to think about the mental landscape of their world.
And maybe what it says about his partners.
Exactly. It sets up this deeply ironic, almost dysfunctional power dynamic within the team itself,
Yeah.
right from the start.
And speaking of dysfunctional starts, their working relationship, it began on the rockiest of foundations.
Oh, yeah. Understatement.
This team's origin story is messy, to put it mildly, and it gives you this fascinating insight into the unconventional dynamics that define everything they do.
It really does.
It all starts with Bonehead's broken engagement to a woman named Annabelle. You see, Annabelle leaves this voicemail for David,
Oh, boy.
entailing her infidelity with Mentallo, and she wasn't shy about sharing some very vocal feedback about his anatomy, saying he had a bigger penis than David.
Ouch. Wow.
Right. So Bonehead's immediate reaction, he punches Mentallo.
Can't blame him, really.
Mentallo then claims it was only a blowjob.
Oh, only. Smooth.
But the chaos escalates because Tyrone, the third member, also confirms Annabelle's vocal anatomical feedback.
He chimed in.
Oh no. So Bonehead punches him too.
Of course he does.
This incredibly awkward yet somehow effective dynamic was basically how the group formed. I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
You really can't. It sets the precedent for every bizarre interaction they have, doesn't it? It's like a masterclass in how not to form a detective agency.
Exactly. Yet somehow.
It works for these guys. It tells you everything about the kind of chaos we're dealing with here
Yeah.
and, connecting this to their powers.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a scientific explanation.
No lab accident, no radioactive spider.
Right. The source just says they're a lot like Lady Gaga. We were born that way.
Oh, okay.
It's this almost mythical, innate thing. Adds another layer to how unconventional they are.
And their first big case, it starts with a call from a woman, Kitty Clark. Her sister, Vicky, is missing.
Okay, standard enough start.
So you hear Bonehead on the phone, all gung-ho, we'll get right on it, bye. Then, like seconds later, he realizes
What?
his comical blunder. He forgot to get the caller's name or address.
Oh, Bonehead. Seriously?
Yep. Sets the perfect stage for their unique brand of detective work, like incredibly capable sometimes, yet wildly unprofessional.
That sounds about right.
So after that chaotic beginning, our trio finally manages to track down Kitty Clark.
Okay, they found her. Good start.
She offers them a $3,000 retainer, which, Mentallo immediately focuses on.
Naturally. Money talks.
But what really sets the tone, the truly unorthodox tactics, is Mentallo's behavior. right away.
What does he do?
He launches into this shockingly crude flirtation with Kitty, comments about having a pet name for her he can't say here, not wanting to offend Bonehead's virgin ears.
Oh my God. With a potential client whose sister is missing.
Yep. And this is contrasted sharply by Bonehead's obvious embarrassment about his virgin status, which Kitty surprisingly seems to respect.
Wow, that's quite the first meeting.
It's truly awkward, but definitely unforgettable. Gives you a clear insight into their questionable ethics, which somehow still managed to get results later on.
Unforgettable is right. And speaking of unforgettable, probably one of the most bizarre yet revealing moments from this first meeting involves Psy Guy.
Oh yeah, the third member, Tyrone Fox, Psy Guy. His power is psychometry touching objects to see their history.
Right. And his unique brand of evidence collection.
The bathroom incident.
Exactly. He's found in Kitty's bathroom, eyes closed, just chuckling to himself, holding a bar of soap.
Okay.
Through his powers, he's literally seeing Kitty showering with that soap earlier.
Oh, come on. Seriously.
Seriously. What's striking is how his unique ability is applied in this, well, unconventional, if not downright perverted way, right from the get-go.
That's wow.
It immediately establishes that for this team, no line is sacred if it gets them closer to the truth, however unsettling that truth might be.
Yeah, unsettling is the word. And these guys, they don't exactly knock politely when dealing with suspects either.
Doesn't sound like it.
Their first confrontation is with Henry Hawkins, Vicky's ex-fiancé. Metello takes the lead, naturally.
Okay.
And it's a masterclass in morally ambiguous intimidation. He immediately starts revealing sensitive personal stuff about Henry.
Like what?
His unpaid creditors, his child support payments, basically threatening to expose him to DCF, the Department of Children and Families.
Whoa. Just lays it all out there.
Throws Henry completely off balance, forces him to let them into his home. It's shocking, it's effective, totally unprofessional.
But it works.
Exactly. It showcases this core insight of the thrilling three, that professionalism in their world is less about rules and more about sheer, unadulterated effectiveness, even if it's morally gray.
You've nailed it. And that moment, it also gives you this fascinating glimpse into Mentallo's knack for lie detection.
Right. He mentioned something about that.
Yeah, he explains it's actually myth that liars won't look you in the eye. He says the best liars look you directly in the eye.
Huh. Interesting.
Which is exactly what Henry does. So while Mentallo detects the lie verbally, Psy Guy comes in.
With the touch.
Right. His physical touch confirms Henry's deception and boom, reveals a Sagittarius necklace.
Vicky's necklace.
Vicky's. Psy Guy instantly confirms it, hidden inside a vase in Henry's apartment, directly linking him to the victim. It's this powerful combination of street smarts and, well, psychic ability.
Okay, but wait. How did Mentallo know all that personal stuff about Henry? The creditors, the payments?
Good question. He has a couple of quick, maybe morally ambiguous answers for that.
Of course he does.
First, he claims Kitty told him the details while David and Kitty were supposedly making out in the bathroom earlier.
Which David completely denies, right?
Oh, vehemently.
Ah.
Then, for the dog track connection, Mentallo points to this subtle D&H track stamp he supposedly spotted on Henry's hand.
So quick observation skills then, amidst all the chaos and crude jokes.
Apparently, it's a testament to his unique way of gathering intelligence, even if his methods of revealing it are less than charming.
Yeah, less than charming sums up a lot here. Then, the perils of private practice become very real for Kitty.
How's it?
She gets this really alarming, threatening phone call. The caller is chilling, says, "We will kill you. Do you want to die, skank? Because we will kill you."
Jeez. Okay, that's serious.
But David, Bonehead, in this moment of really astute deduction that kind of belies his nickname,
What does he pick up on?
he immediately zeroes in on the word we.
Plural.
Exactly. Astutely deducing there are multiple perpetrators involved, not just one lone wolf. It really showcases this surprising investigative mind under that, bonehead exterior.
Indeed. And it's right here that David's inherent kindness kind of shines through. Although maybe with some romantic missteps.
Yeah, the offer for her to stay over.
Right. He kindly, if perhaps romantically misguidedly, offers for Kitty to stay at his place for safety, despite only having a twin bed.
Okay. Trying to be helpful.
But this leads to Mentallo giving him this hilariously awful advice over the phone later,
Oh, God, what did he say?
encouraging David to get a boob grab in and lick her earlobe.
No.
Yep. But Kitty delivers this very polite but firm rejection, clarifying, I don't bend that way.
Oh, okay.
Shuts down David's hopeful advances pretty quickly. It's just a moment that perfectly encapsulates the blend of, like, genuine concern, total awkwardness, and crude humor that defines this team.
Definitely. Later, another critical clue emerges during a conversation with Kitty at her home. She subtly signals to David by referencing Barney Fife, says she needs to call him, remembered seeing his number on David's TV.
Barney Fife, a cop from Andy Griffith.
Exactly. David's initially confused, but Mantello quickly clues him in.
He gets it.
Yeah, realizes Barney Fife, a cop. Kitty is subtly asking David to call the police.
Ah, clever, quick thinking under pressure.
It's a neat moment of nonverbal communication, showing that even in their chaos, there's this sharp wit operating just below the surface.
But then the tension escalates dramatically, right, with Henry.
Oh, yeah. Henry, the ex-fiancé, actually attempts to kidnap Kitty at gunpoint right outside her home.
Whoa!
He even fires a shot at David.
And this is where Bonehead's power comes in.
Big time. David's unbreakable skeleton lets him survive a point-blank shot right to the shoulder blade.
Just shakes it off.
Pretty much. Proves his incredible resilience, makes him surprisingly impervious to conventional attacks. It's not just a plot device, it's a constant reminder of the physical stakes for a character who can literally take a bullet and keep going.
That's wild.
And as for why these three are Kitty's only hope, the source material is really clear on this.
The official channels failed her.
Completely. The FBI dismissed evidence, said it wasn't forensically compelling, even though a note was planted.
Frustrating.
And the police flat out wouldn't consult psychics or whatever you are, as David and Tyrone later confirm.
Right, so she had nowhere else to turn.
Exactly. It really emphasizes why she had to turn to this unconventional trio, underlining the narrative's commentary on maybe established institutions versus just getting the job done, however weirdly.
Yeah, and it's remarkable how David, despite the nickname, actually applies fundamental detective rules at Vicky's apartment crime scene.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he explains this core investigative principle, looking for anything that is there that shouldn't be, or something that isn't there that should be.
Basic, but crucial.
Totally. And this methodical approach, surprisingly coming from Bonehead, leads to the discovery of that missing knife from Vicky's knife holder.
Ah, the knife. Okay.
It really shows that underneath the antics, there's a practical, sharp mind at work. True investigative skill can come from the most unexpected places.
Absolutely. So the hunt for answers then takes this unexpected detour when Psy Guy finds a cryptic note
Where?
inside Vicky's The Dark Knight DVD case.
Okay, what did it say?
It reads GGF100856.
GGF, 100856, numbers.
Right. And Psy Guy, using these surprising numerical deduction skills, he quickly deciphers the numbers
How?
as a birth year, 1956.
Ah, leading them to.
A new suspect, Gerald Foreman, who would be 58 in 2014, the year the story's set.
Wow, okay, so Psy Guy isn't just about touching things.
Apparently not. He shows this different facet of his abilities here, moving beyond just psychometry to this sharp, almost savant-like understanding of patterns.
And this brings Mantello's developing theory into focus, right? About Vicky.
Yeah, how does he connect it?
Well, he realizes that Lupita, Gerald Foreman's current maid, works for a cleaning company, just like Vicky and Nancy Ryder did.
Ah, the cleaning company connection.
Exactly. He puts forward the idea that Vicky might have been working for Gerald Foreman, maybe having an affair with him.
Giving Gerald a powerful motive to make her disappear.
Precisely. It's a clever piece of deduction, connecting these disparate bits of info into a coherent theory.
So their next move is to track Gerald Foreman's maid, Lupita Gonzalez, see where she's going.
Makes sense. Follow the lead.
This leads to a truly comical setback.
Oh no, why now?
Tyrone's PT Cruiser runs completely out of gas, mid-chase.
You're kidding, mid-chase.
Mid-chase. Then they realize they have no cell service out there.
Of course not.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, a Ford Pinto crashes into their disabled car.
A Pinto. Oh, the indignity.
It's just this moment of utter vehicular absurdity. Highlights the constant, almost slapstick obstacles this team just keeps running into.
Wow. And it's worth noting, Mantello's audacious negotiation with the Pinto driver, Corey Helmsetter, after the crash.
Oh yeah, what did he pull there?
He immediately claims he can smell she's been drinking, even though she denies it.
Bold move.
Then he brazenly states, "I'm a really great liar, lady. I practice on bums."
He said that.
He did. Then he threatens to have Bonehead and Psy Guy, his associates, back up his fake story that she was drinking if she calls the police.
Why?
All to avoid a lawsuit, because their PT Cruiser was uninsured.
Unbelievable. That's pure Mentalo.
It's a masterclass in his silver-tongued devil persona,
Yeah.
willing to leverage any advantage, however unethical, to get what he wants right then.
Right. So after that disaster, our intrepid detectives move on to interview Nancy Ryder.
Vicky's friend. And Henry's crush, apparently.
That's the one. Mentalo, ever the observant one, immediately exposes Nancy's lies.
How does he catch her?
First, he detects the distinct scent of Henry's Old Spice cologne on her.
Ah, the smell test. Classic.
Then he spots Henry's boss's business card and a child's drawing depicting Henry right there on her fridge.
Oh, busted.
Completely lays bare her attempts to deceive them about her connection to Henry. It's another brilliant display of Mentalo's quick thinking, keen observation. His skills really go beyond just verbal persuasion.
Yeah, he notices things.
Then, a critical turning point in the case. Kitty arrives with boxes of Vicky's personal belongings from the impound lot.
Ah, finally. More stud for Saigai.
Exactly. This is a potential game changer, giving Saigai new sources to analyze. Hopefully some concrete clues that the official channels missed.
Okay, so let's hear about Saigai's most vivid psychometry visions from these objects. What does he see?
Well, it starts kind of mundane. A rubber fish.
Hmm.
He sees Vicky fishing with her uncle, mentions a bottle of Red Label scotch nearby.
Okay, a memory.
Then, a coffee mug. Reveals a vision of her driving along Route 303.
Route 303. File that away.
But most critically, he touches a small stuffed bear.
Yeah.
And the visions become horrifyingly clear. It's this fascinating progression from simple memories to really disturbing revelations, shows the power and the unpredictable nature of his ability.
So what does he see with the bear?
As Saigai touches it, the visions escalate. It's like this horrifying black and white flashback montage playing in his head.
Oh, man.
He sees Henry with a knife to Vicky's throat, forcing her into a closet. He sees her crying in the dark, and then Henry knocking her out cold.
Whoa. Okay, that's it.
This is the crucial hard evidence of assault they desperately needed. Finally, a tangible link to Henry's dark side, something concrete.
And it's remarkable how they get their next piece of information, again, totally bypassing official channels.
Right, the tipster.
Yeah, a crucial tip comes not from the police, but from one of Mentalo's tipsters, who calls Bonehead's apartment, not Mentalo's.
Ah, boneheads.
The tip is that Una Foreman's fingerprints are on the missing knife from Vicky's apartment.
Una Foreman, Gerald's wife. Her prints on the knife. Wow.
Big reveal. And Mentalo's reason for using Bonehead's phone, he didn't want to waste his minutes, and apparently he simply had to watch Jeopardy.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Jeopardy, that's just perfect.
It's another moment that just underscores the sheer unorthodoxy and the personal quirks that define how this team operates.
And what about that deeper conspiracy you mentioned? The plot thickens even more.
Oh, yeah. The source reveals that Gerald Foreman, the General Gerald Foreman, from that cryptic note, was definitely involved.
How do they know?
He was caught chatting on Facebook with a guy named Marco Machowicz,
And who's he?
an ex-Navy SEAL, and a convicted felon,
Okay, not good company. What were they chatting about?
discussing their package, meaning Vicky, obviously,
Yeah.
and strategizing about how to deal with the Thrilling Three, who were snooping around.
Wow, on Facebook. So clear premeditation.
Absolutely. Paints a chilling picture. And what's striking next is Marco actually attacks Bonehead's apartment, presumably sent by Gerald.
The ex-Navy SEAL attacks. How do they handle that?
Cleverly, actually. They use a hidden fart machine that Eddie had planted under David's cushion as a prank.
A fart machine? You're kidding.
Though, when it goes off, Marco gets distracted, turns around.
Giving them an opening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eddie grabs Marco's gun, David gets him in a chokehold, and they subdue him.
They caught an ex-Navy SEAL with a fart machine distraction.
Unconventional, but remarkably effective tactic. Further cements their status as, like, accidental geniuses in chaotic situations.
Then things take a really personal, dramatic turn. A shocking betrayal unfolds.
Between who?
Mentalo confesses to David that he slept with Kitty.
What? Kitty? The woman David was clearly interested in.
The very same. Leads to David punching him, naturally.
I bet.
And David declares, I renounce our friendship. Get out. I never want to see you again.
Wow. That's heavy. Fractures the team dynamic completely.
It's a really dramatic, emotional moment. And you'll definitely want to remember this detail.
Why?
Because, as we find out later, Mentalo confirms it was a complete lie he told David.
He lied about that to David.
Yep. A manipulation revealing the lengths he'll go to, even with his closest allies. It's pretty dark.
Wow. Okay. So, with Mentalo temporarily out of the picture, persona non grata,
Right. Saigai is now working directly with David. They're not on speaking terms with Eddie at this point.
How do they proceed?
Saigai uses his psychometry again, this time on a spare tire from Marco's car,
And traces it.
to a decrepit house off Route 303.
Route 303, the road from the coffee mug vision.
Exactly. That's where they figure Vicky must be held. It's a real testament to their adaptability, Even when their personal dynamics are completely fractured, they keep going.
Okay, so they find the house. This brings us to the core of the mystery, right? The true mastermind is unveiled.
Yes, and it's Una Foreman, Gerald's wife.
Ah, the wife with the prints on the knife.
David and Tyrone find her at the decrepit house, and she confesses everything.
Why did she do it?
She kidnapped Vicky because Gerald planned to divorce her for Vicky, which, thanks to a prenup, would leave Una completely penniless.
Oof, motive established.
She initially tried to ransom Vicky back to Gerald. When that failed, she hired Marco, the ex-SEAL, for $300,000 to kill Vicky and establish an alibi for herself.
But Marco switched sides, you said.
Right. He took the money but didn't kill Vicky. It's this complex web of deceit, desperation, double-crossing.
Wow. Okay.
Then the confrontation becomes multi-layered. Gerald himself arrives at the house.
How did he know they were there?
Reveals he intercepted their texts using his military background skill. But the truly shocking part, he then admits his affair with Vicky was just a sex thing.
How charming.
And that he plans to kill Una once they escape to Mexico together. Reveals this truly cold, calculating individual who loves absolutely no one.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Just transactional betrayal all the way down.
Yeah. And it's remarkable how Mentallo makes his heroic, if maybe self-serving, return right here.
He shows up, even after the fight with David.
He does. Knocks out Una outside the house, then confronts Gerald inside.
How does he handle Gerald?
To distract him, buy time, Mentallo completely fabricates a story about having hidden Una's $30,000 ransom money somewhere, making Gerald believe Eddie can lead him to it.
Classic Mentallo misdirection.
Exactly. This deception allows the situation to evolve into the final showdown, showcasing his unique brand of quick-witted, self-preserving heroism.
Okay, so the final takedown.
Yeah.
It's a team effort, you said, with an unexpected hero.
Totally. Kitty, who somehow arrived on her own.
Kitty's there too.
Yep. In this moment of pure, unexpected heroism, she grabs a baseball bat and just smacks Gerald square in the face.
Oh, Kitty, nice.
Allows the team to secure him. It's this truly satisfying moment of justice where the victim turns into the unexpected deliverer of some poetic street justice.
Love it. But the climax is incredibly tense, right? With the gun.
Extremely tense. Gerald, it turns out, has a hidden second gun. He fires it at Eddie.
Oh, no.
But David, Bonehead, with his unbreakable skeleton, immediately jumps in front of Eddie.
Takes the bullets.
Takes 2 shots right in the back. Miraculously, he survives.
Because of the skeleton. Wow.
Allowing Eddie the chance to then kill Gerald.
So David saves Eddie's life.
Yep. Leveling their life-saving score, as narrative puts it. Making them even in their chaotic life-or-death partnership.
That moment really highlights the profound, if totally bizarre, bond between these guys, forged in chaos and survival.
Definitely. And to wrap up this absolutely wild case, we get the official news report from a reporter named Bobby Blackthorne.
What's the final tally?
Confirms Gerald Foreman was killed. Una Foreman faces life imprisonment for kidnapping and the attempted murder of 5 people.
5 people. Wow.
And Henry Hawkins, remember him, the ex-fiancé.
Yeah, what happened to him?
In a truly disturbing twist that kind of reminds you of the darker undercurrents here, he's arrested for separate, heinous crimes: kidnapping, child molesting, and attempted molestation of a St. Bernard.
Oh, St. Bernard. Okay, that's
Yeah.
beyond bizarre. A truly strange end to a truly strange case.
Couldn't agree more. So there you have it, the thrilling 3. Despite their completely chaotic methods, their questionable personal ethics, they actually solved the case.
They did.
Brought the culprits to justice. It's an incredible testament to their unique, if highly unconventional, strengths.
It really is. And it's a fascinating look at how knowledge, even when you get it through unconventional means like psychometry or morally ambiguous persuasion or just outright deception,
Yeah.
how it can still lead to powerful revelations. We saw that intricate web of betrayal between Gerald, Una, Vicky. We saw the shocking true nature of Henry Hawkins.
And the surprising effectiveness of these unorthodox methods when the official channels just fail.
Exactly. This narrative really challenges your assumptions about what makes a good or effective detective agency.
So in the immediate aftermath, the team celebrates. With wine, naturally.
Of course.
You hear Mentallo impulsively propose to Vicky, who, remember, he's only been dating for like 4 days.
Oh, Mentallo with what, a Cracker Jack ring?
Close. A cubic zirconia. And Psy Guy's internal monologue, he just casually notes this will probably be Mentallo's ex-wife number 4.
Huh. Sounds about right for him.
And the money. The $30,000 found in Una's house, it just about covers the retainer and expenses. A fittingly chaotic financial resolution.
Perfect. And there's one final twist to this already wild ride, isn't there? Regarding Kitty.
Ah, yes. Kitty later reveals to Eddie that she lied to David about being on her period.
Meaning?
Meaning she didn't sleep with Eddie after all.
Ah. So Mentallo's confession to David.
It was a complete fabrication. David, overhearing Kitty's reveal on a second phone, realizes Mentallo's deception, confirms Eddie made the whole thing up.
Classic Mentallo move, even if it fractured his friendship with David for a while there. Unbelievable.
But hey, there's no time to dwell on personal drama. The thrilling 3 are immediately called to their next case.
Already. What is it?
The murder of the mayor's wife.
Oh boy, here we go again.
The chaos, it seems, never truly ends for them.
Doesn't sound like it.
So as you reflect on this deep dive, maybe consider this. What does it truly take to be a hero when the line between genius and, well, bonehead is so incredibly thin, and when truth often comes wrapped in the most unexpected and sometimes dirtiest of packages?